Agent Cobra Bubbles.
We have a blue dog to catch.
No, wait!
Big question about some of your collaborators to start, because I thought Maia and Sydney were just so incredible in this film. Obviously, it's Maia's first movie, and I hadn't seen any of Sydney's prior work, so I am curious, can you each tell me something about the two of them that just speaks to how special they are and the fact that they should go on to continue to be movie stars?
It's a great casting. It's, you know, it's 75% casting. They're absolutely perfect for the roles, and they're completely, and because they love each other. The love between the two of them on the set was so palpable, and that was, I think, when folks are cast right, they have a really, really great opportunity to do something special in this.
Yeah, they're magic together.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about this project a long time ago. They were looking for Lilo in particular. That was I remember they auditioned so many people, and all my different friends were like, "Oh, I got a grandson, I got a niece, or whatever." Everybody wanted to audition for that role, and I thought, I don't know if they're going to ever find this girl. And when I met Maia, I was like, "Holy cow! Holy cow! Where did they find her?" And then Sydney, when I spoke to Sydney, because she wanted to talk to me about the character of Nani, I mean, perfect Nani, tough, athletic, brave and daring, and tira, which is what we call in Hawaii, somebody's tough girl, tough chick,
And their chemistry together is just like the second I see the two of them on screen, I can feel the weight of their history, which is so important to the themes of this movie.
Yeah.
So I asked about the two of them. Now I have to ask about the captain of the ship, Dean, because whenever we're talking about iconic Disney movies that are being adapted into a live action film, the pressure is through the roof. And admittedly, I am nervous about seeing my classic favorites change. But the second I heard that Dean was directing this film, it was put at ease. I had all the faith in the world. Can you talk about maybe something you saw him do on this set that speaks to that singularity, why he was the perfect person to direct a live action Lilo and Stitch film?
His loving care. He cares about each of the characters. You talked about his piece that he directed. What was the name of the show?
Marcel the Shell.
I love Marcel.
I never saw that, but
with shoes on.
He was so loving, and so each moment was so important to him, and they would spare nothing to get the moment right. We would do it as much time as it took to get it right, and but at the same time he was very he wasn't mean about it. It was we're just going to do it again, and let's go. He was, as you say, the perfect person to be at the helm of this movie.
Yeah, the heart that he has, the emotionality. I remember this first scene that I shot with Nani, with Sydney. There was a rocking chair and a Hawaiian flag on the porch. And I didn't know why he did it. He had a monofilament attached to the rocking chair, so it would move softly in the background because the breeze wasn't pushing it. He wanted it to symbolize the parents, perhaps still being in the rocking chair. It gave me chicken skin, as we say in Hawaii. Just thinking about that the parents are there looking over them. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to make me cry just thinking about this. Just that, thing
that's the love.
Yeah.
Beautiful
attentiveness
touch
to detail.
That probably connects to his work in Marcel, because that's a movie that hinges on someone's attention to detail. Highly recommend that when you're very busy, but when you have time, definitely watch that one.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to make a point to do, because I love highlighting unsung heroes on a film set, and I'll preface this by saying every single person in the film credits of Lilo and Stitch is of the utmost importance to the movie coming through to fruition. But can you each pinpoint someone that, maybe we're not talking about at the junket today, maybe we don't see them on screen very often, but we just need to know how important their contribution was to the film overall, if not your direct work in the movie?
I would say, the costumers and the crew who were working long days to make sure and the weather shifted and changed because we were outside all the time. Just you see the glamour of what we are, but it's really about the people who make it possible for us to be able to do that. So I always give my kudos to the crew because they get nobody ever talks about them. Nobody ever sees their contributions and they go on to the next thing they do. So hats off. They made us look good.
Well, I have a soft spot for visual effects and the computer sciences that go into this because my man is all about that and invented the technology behind all this face scanning stuff. And so to know what goes into CGI and what makes it top notch and what makes it real for the audience. I mean, there's a reason why we're doing this now versus 10 years ago because the tools weren't up to the level they're at now. And you can watch Stitch on screen and go, oh my gosh, he's like another character that I really connect with because his eyes are working the same way. He looks believable in the space, like, so I loved having my man on the set and knowing everything that went into it.
The believability of a digital element in a live action environment, that will never cease to amaze me. I wanted to make sure to end on this particular question because you work really hard on movies, but I always love emphasizing the joy you can have on set and the pride you take in your work. And just everyone seems to be in such good spirits. You all seem like the best group to be making this movie. So can you single out the day of making Lilo and Stitch that brought you the most joy as an artist?
Oh gosh, I love getting to sing Aloha Oi with Sydney on set. We were just rehearsing in between. She started playing her ukulele because she was practicing. She sang Aloha Oi, and I started singing with her. And then the behind-the-scenes camera came and started filming, and I'm like, I had forgotten about it until they sent me a clip of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. That was so cool that we just did that, because we wanted to, sing and play, and yeah, it was awesome.
I think mine was Maia it was David's birthday, and at lunchtime they brought him a cake and everything. And after the celebration about his cake, she got up and did her hula routine because she's a hula dancer. So that was just so beautiful.
That's so Hawaii, singing and dancing. Beautiful. Lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
I love those examples. Thank you both so much for your time. I cannot wait to share this with my family also. It's just the best.